Hi! Hi everyone! How's everyone doing? Hoping... Oh god, my eye, I'm so sorry. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's doing good. I missed you guys. I didn't stream yesterday. I wanted to. But I don't normally stream on Wednesdays and I had other things to do. Not really. I had one thing to do. And then I got really locked into battle planning for today's stream. And I was like, oh, fuck it. I just want to stream today and I'll do some battle planning and some chores and some other stuff. I was also unproductive today. I did hunt the new 10-star Gorgmazios in Monster Hunter Wilds, and I also did a little bit of a workout, so I might sound a little bit out of breath, and my arms are still a bit jittery, because whenever I decide, like, I should work out today, I always go way too hard, way too quickly, instead of easing into it like a smart person, and then my arms, like, vibrate for the rest of the day, my arm muscles, because I don't have a good self-blocker, I guess. I never know when, like, I have high pain tolerance, so I never know when to stop. But, you know, working out good still. Working out still good. Hello, Wolf. Welcome, welcome. Today's plan in total is going to be to fucking wipe, presumably, because I've done some looking ahead at the battles that are ahead, and they do not look to be in my favor, to say it lightly. I have something else to show off, however, that I want to show off right now. Hold on, give me a second. I want to show this off, right? I want to show this off. Let me get that over here, and then, what is this? Oh, I gotta lock that, okay. So, watch this. Okay, I made a new overlay. You're gonna love this. Why is that? Why is there chat here, but there wasn't chat on the other one? Hold on, where's chat here? Oh, fuck. There we go. Oops. I was wondering why it wasn't loading. There we go. Back to this one. Back to the one I was actually showing off. There we go. Magic. Movie magic. You can see we got a calcing overlay now. We got an overlay just for calcing. I'm hoping the audio is actually fine. Okay, it looks like I put in all the audio stuff. But we got an overlay just for calcing. And this is now, like, this right here, this looks like nothing, right? This is nothing. This looks like nothing. Where's my calcs, actually? Calcs are on my other screen. Oops, other monitor. So I can calc over here. Hopefully everything's a little bit visible, right? You can see the numbers. The numbers make sense, Mason, the numbers. But I always thought that, because I've been watching a few Pokemon Null streams, and I feel like it is difficult to follow along with the thought process of the streamer, right? And like, I write notes anyway when I plan battles. Usually I write them down here into the custom set thingy if it's not too many notes. But usually I will like write them out. Now, I think what I did is going to help following along with my plans. So I planned out like 1.5 battles, because I planned out this battle here. And then these two I went like, oh fuck, I'm not beating these. And I might also not beat this one safely. But I did plan it out and I want to show you. Okay, wait. You ready? You ready for this shit? Boom! Look at this. And this took me a long time to set up, but now that I have it set up, it is actually really quick for me to plan this. Like, look, I can go back over here. I can just like get rid of this and I can go, oh, how do I beat the Abomasnow, right? So I go, boom, Abomasnow. Put in an Abomasnow. Make it red, because it's an opposing Abomasnow. What beats this? Boom. Sandslash. Alola. There we go. I can make it green if I want to. I don't really have to, but I can. That's mine. Arrow over here, right? If I want to do that. Double click, put in a text box. Wow. Look at this text. Boom. Look at that. How long did that take me? Not at all. And now we have visualization. And you can be like, wow, so this is how he's going to beat the Abomasnow, right? And I feel like this is going to make it a lot easier to follow along. I know someone made a tool for it, like a stream tool. I'm actually going to go open it quickly, because I saw it on the Terra Discord in the optional resources. The Nuz Planner. Yes, open it. Open it, this thing, right? Which is essentially the same thing. Like, I can go like Abomasnow, normal, right? And then I can go Sandslash, Alola, and I can like make arrows and whatever, but like this is very impermanent, because if I reload the website, this doesn't like stick around. I feel like adding text is a bit tedious. Like, this was just a little bit too tedious for me to want to use it. Whereas this whole thing, I have a lot more control over it, and I can keep these notes, and I can make them in my off time. And I feel like these notes, they're not just for you, for chat, to follow along with it. I feel like they're also useful for me. So it's a win-win situation, right? Also, I'm kind of warm. Hold on, let me take off my top. There we go. Got this really cozy top, but it's honestly pretty warm. No one told me girl clothing was this warm. Bras are fucking warm, dude. Shit makes me sweat. That's why, I think that's why girls wear crop tops. It's because bras so warm. You need the air. You need the airflow. I know this now because I have boobs now, and they're great. They're awesome. The amazing spider boobs. I don't know why. I've been watching Spider-Verse clips again because they're awesome. Spider-Verse, such a great movie. Anyway, that's the pre-planning I did. We're gonna go through it quickly because, frankly, this upcoming battle is looking not unwinnable, but it's looking pretty rough. So we're gonna go through it, and I hope that this visualization will... Oh god, what's in my throat? Jesus. Will help a little bit. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna move this over to this monitor. This over to this monitor. There we go. That's gonna be a bit more useful for me because I don't really need to write notes right now. I just need to look at them. So, as you can see, this battle starts off, first of all, permanent snow. I didn't write that anywhere, but, you know. I had, like, nothing to beat this. My Armor Rouge, like, barely does not get the kill, and I can't boost it in any way. I don't have Wise Glasses or Charcoal, so that's a bit sucky. So instead, we're gonna have to use a Alolan Sandslash, which sucks a little bit. I really want to use this later in the fight, but, what you gonna do? And it's going to be equipping a Citrus Berry. Next up, that is going to possibly bait out Reuniclus, I think, for which we are going to bring Mantine on the Focus Blast, and then we're going to bring Morpeko. Now, the problem is, Morpeko in Hangry mode with Muscle Band doesn't quite kill this, so I do need Fake Out Chip. The issue is that if I Fake Out, I'll go back into normal mode, right? I'll get out of Hangry mode. So what I actually need to do here is I need to be wary if this uses Future Sight, right? Because if this uses Future Sight, I might be fucked. So we're gonna have to pivot back and forth between these two once to make sure that the Psychic Gem goes away. And if we bait Future Sight, we're just kind of fucked, to be honest. We might have to like steer around that. Who knows how we're gonna beat that. The Alolan Sandslash comes out next using Earthquake. I don't have a good thing to take the Earthquake, so we are bringing this thing here, good old Appleton, because that guaranteed space Icicle Spear, for which we then go into our Sandslash. And then, once we're baiting Earthquake, we go back into Kingler, but we are going to Brick Break this thing once, because I don't think we'll be able to 1v1 it with Sandslash. But then we go into Kingler and we kill with Hammer Arm. That's the goal, at least. Kingler luckily has Shell Armor, so can't get crit. That's kind of the worry here. That is going to bait out Altaria, I believe, who we are going to deal with by using Nidoqueen with Ice Punch and a Citrus Berry. It's not super safe. As it says here, swapping Nidoqueen Ice Punch, hope for no double crit or D-Dance into crit. Like I said, we're playing very unsafe here because we're just lacking tools, man. We don't have like... we don't have a single Intimidate Pokemon. Our electric types are super, like, low. We've just had too many deaths to really speed through this, but yeah. You know, we're still going, And then lastly, the Dugong, we are going to beat by using Appleton with a Persim Berry so we don't get poisoned. That's the goal, at least. That is the goal. So now, we're going to go and actually set up the team, for which I'm going to keep open the little game down here. I'm hoping it's, like, visible enough, even though it's, like, so tiny. But I think it should be visible enough. Also, I feel like the music is a little bit too loud, at least on my end. I'll just make my computer audio quieter. Okay, we are going to need King Lear. This is too many, like... I have too many things open. I have too many things... Too many windows open that I need to actually be able to look at. But it's okay, we're learning. I don't know why I said we're learning. We're not learning anything here. There we go. Also gonna quickly move all the items off because I'm gonna need some of these. Take that and take that. Actually, you need the muscle band still. So we are going to give... Muscle band goes to more Pecco. Now let me open my notes again over the damage calc to check the items. We are going to need... A lot of citrus berries here. A lot of citrus berries. White powder for Mantine. We are running really low on citrus, by the way. Like, 22 is not exactly where I want to be. But I don't really have a choice. So citrus on you. I didn't have any specific item for Kingler. I guess Kingler can just have... I was going to say Quick Claw, but we don't have that anymore. Quick Claw is in fact gone. We do need a... Did I write Persim? I meant Pecha. Oops. That could have been kind of bad if I just like trusted my notes there. Yeah, none of these items really do anything on Kingler, huh? Berry juice it is? Since he doesn't really need an item, per se. Now I can go over to my GBA overlay, for which I don't have a hotkey, but that's fine. And then we can actually get into the battle. And I'm hoping that this kind of routine for planning battles will work. We're also going to see how planning battles actually properly works here, but that will, you know, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Streamer upgraded to flowchart. Yeah! We're flowchart gaming now. Alright, are we ready? Everyone ready? Because I sure am not, if I'm gonna be completely frank. And I'm not frank, so that should be totally fine. I forgot something almost. That could have been really bad. Ice Punch for Rabid. Gonna teach it over, I guess, Poison Jab? Wait, I forget if Poison Jab was part of the... I know Rock Slide was, so we're just gonna teach over Rock Slide for now. I know Rock Slide is also in that move tutor, at least I think. Yeah, Rock Slide and Stomping Tantrum both are, but Poison Jab wasn't. Good thing I double checked. Is there anything I needed move tutored? Anything else? Ice Punch? Nope, just that. Because I think Sand Slash already has Brick Break. More or less pay moments. Probably more. Probably more. By the way, every single battle in this cave that I've planned so far hinges almost entirely on a Alolan Sand Slash. Without this thing, I would probably just lose everything here. It's so rough, dude. Alright, let's see. Can you withstand the freezing cold? I don't know. Can you crit me? Because if I get a critter punch here, that will probably end me. So, the flowchart says... Brick Break to break screens, and we eventually just win. Just to double check quickly. Yeah, that is in fact the plan. I could knock off here, but that doesn't do anything. Is everything weather and war veil and juice for maximum suffering? Well... It's snow for now. The next two battles have permanent hail, so I'd say that's actually a little bit worse. For us. Okay, no screens yet. Gonna Iron Head, hope for a flinch here, maybe? Damn, okay. Hope for no crit. Okay. That Citrus Berry is going to be sorely needed, because we're gonna need to switch this in on a Alolan Sand Slash. And I actually don't know if we're gonna be able to beat that, quite frankly. Actually, Alolan Sand Slash might come in now. Oh yeah, we're totally risking a crit here, but there's no way around it. Okay, it is Reuniclus. This is still Focus Blast, so we go Woman Time. Not even chip 3 in your RT deal with perma weather strats. Yeah. Oh, it's Future Sight. Oof, okay. That is actually fine. Wait, that's actually totally fine. That's actually perfect. I thought for sure we were taking a Focus Blast here. Because now, yeah, this happens. And now we can click fake out to eat the focus, because now that is going to hit us. Right? Future sight? Doesn't affect me. Nice. Problem is we're in the wrong mode. So we have to go back into Woman-Time on what is a focus blast, hopefully. Because I don't think this can click future sight. Nice, very nice. And now we go back into Speen. Desperately hope for not another future sight. That would be really bad for us. Okay. What's the plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? We go into... I think we just have to pivot around here until we get a not future sight on the switch in. That's, I think, the only play we have here. It missed. We have bright, that's why we have bright powder, because low accuracy. Now it should be psychic again. I think we just pivot back and forth here, as long as Mantine has health to spare. Okay, psychic. Not a future sight. We take a future sight now. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. And Aura Wheel in dark type mode kills. Very nice. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. I don't think speed raise matters here. Does that matter? We actually outspeed the Sand Slash at +1. Interesting. That does not at all matter, though. We are still taking a chunky Earthquake here. For which the plan was to go into Appleton. Why was it to go into Appleton and not into Woman-Time? Wait. Hold on. I'm still baiting Icicle Spear if I do. Yeah, I don't think Appleton has to take this at all. Oh, no, actually this is important. This is actually important. Because if we don't go into Appleton here, there's a chance that Mantine is not dead to Icicle Spear, which means this could set up Sword Stance, and that would be really bad. We need this to see Icicle Spear is killing. So then we go into Sam. And now is the really risky part, because the Abomasnow never clicked Aurora Veil. So now... yeah. Now things are a bit rough. Because we are in fact dead to 5 rolls of Earthquake crit. 5 rolls of Earthquake crit kill us. That's actually perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Because we don't really care about that. Because now at +2, this should... wait, this might actually matter. Oh, okay, wait, this might matter. Never mind, this matters. Okay, well, we might be fucked now. We can get the... I don't think we can ever click this to get this to click Ironhead exactly. No, we can never get this to click Ironhead. And this is faster than me. Okay, here's the plan. How do we recover from this? Probably by sacking or by wiping. Like I said, I have terrible fun. Like, if I literally just had Arcanine, this would be like, this is like easy clap. I just send it in, you know. The problem is that all of my good shit is like physical attackers, so nothing here like does anything because of the snow doubling their defenses, or plus 1.5ing their defenses. Now we're baiting Icicle Spear, and I don't even think this matters now that I look at this. No, never. I think we actually just lose. I really regret not putting a Citrus Berry on Clawsome now. Turns out I actually really needed one. Okay, there's one way out of this, I think, which is if Bright Powder Miss happens here and we get a Tailwind. I think that's literally the only way we get this. Nope, okay, I think we wipe here. I think we now wipe. Because this has a loaded dice, so it's always 4. This might be it, yeah. Well, I mean, actually we sacked, so... We can now go into Kingler, who cannot get crit. And now we can kill with Hammer Arm. That's so much damage, holy shit. Okay. I don't think I needed Mantine for any of the other fights I planned, but that's still a pretty bad loss. There's also... Okay, no, we're still baiting Altaria. Okay, so into the trash you go, Mantine. I'm sorry. Remove Pokemon from trash. The fucked thing is, now we're not baiting... This might be Dragon Dance. I think it's not, because it could... It sees fast 2-hit KO. Okay, so that's not how this AI works. This AI just likes clicking. No, because I need to show fast 2-hit KO into the AI, right. I need to show fast 2-hit. Okay, yeah. Now we need to not get Earthquake crit. Don't get crit. Okay. Okay. Okay, we don't wipe yet. We don't wipe yet, but we got another death on our hands. Yet another one. This could be... I think this is never toxic, actually. Probably just flip turn. Yeah. Now we just hit Apple Acid. This has Encore and Protect and stuff, but... With Apple Acid lowering special defense, we should be able to just click this over and over again. And that should be fine. Okay, there goes the Manta Ray. Yeah, but like, I don't have any save lines for this area. Yeah, by the way, fucking Ice Body leftovers. This shit is so evil. That's okay. One death. Alright. Could have been worse. Could have frankly been a lot worse. I thought there was a genuine chance we could wipe there and just get completely swiped by the Sand Slash. Thank you, Womentine, for your service. It was brief, but it was really cool. I really like Tailwind setting. Also, all of our berries eaten. Jesus. Rip Bright Powder. No, we got Bright Powder still. We lost Quick Claw to a knockoff, but we get to keep the Bright Powder. We don't lose items. If a Pokemon that's carrying them dies. That would be a whole different thing. Womentine, no. Yeah, Womentine, yes, sadly. Sadly, Womentine dead. Thought you lost them on death. No. You lose items. If items get lost in battle, it's because of like knockoff or trick or stuff like that. Items that are knocked off are lost permanently. Which frankly I'm not a big fan of. I actually really don't like that as a mechanic, but game's built around it. What are you gonna do? We are gonna do something else now. We're gonna... so this one is done. Now I'm gonna show you my very scuffed plan for Guitarist Marco. And by scuffed plan, I mean non-existent plan. So this guy sucks because his battle... I'm actually gonna go over here and show you. Oh, right, wait. Oh, I forgot about that. I really wish I could center this. Does anyone know if that's a thing? Can I, like, center... I don't know. This is, like, annoying. This is just very annoying. I can, like... I guess I can zoom in a little bit. Until it's so big that the Pokemon on the left shows up. Yeah, like that. There we go. That works. Nah, that's awful. Fucking, that is terrible. I wish I... Okay, I didn't set it up properly. Anyway, this guy is annoying because he's got a Frostlass with Snow Cloak, Focus Sash Sneasel with good moves, Alcremie with boosting everything, Stall Rain. It's not really Stall Rain, I guess. It's Blizzard Ice Ball and Defense Curl, so it's more like Offensive Rain. And then Beartick, which actually is not that much of a problem, frankly. But first of all, the Frostlass. This is surprisingly enough handled by Obstagoon with a Wide Lens. We're gonna Taunt to prevent it from clicking Destiny Bond. Although it can still click it, obviously. But for the first turn, that's not gonna matter. And then after that, we're gonna Snarl, and then Night Slash should kill. And because this is going to in the hail, so this does not get the defense boost. If it burns us, that's fine. We're guts. We're not going to go in like pre-burned because I don't want this to chip us down too much, because with hail, there's going to be a lot of chip damage, so I don't want to go in with the status already, and this isn't switching in again anyway. It is you, the Pyromancer. I'm here to revel in your suffering. Don't call yourself the Pyromancer, man. You're gonna get fucking arrested for arson. I just know it. I could use some fire right now, though I am in the ice cave. If you could get me a fire type that's like fast and strong, I would take that. I would fucking take that. Anyway, that's our opening. After that, I'm actually completely unsure what switches in, because it entirely depends on what HP we're at. I think most likely is going to be Bear Tick, but I truly have no idea. It entirely depends on how the 1v1 with that thing goes. If we're swapping it a superpower, we're gonna do that by bringing Chestnut and Kingler. Chestnut is not gonna click anything, it's just gonna make sure we bait an Ice Punch. Wait. Oh, no, because we want to go into a superpower. We put an Aspire Berry on this because superpower into Ice Punch doesn't kill us after the -1 drop. So that's the play here, that's the play here. Not a great play, but what else are we gonna do? As for how we deal with the Sneasel, it's actually like not a bad 1v1 at all with Sand Slash. It just fucking 1v1s this. We just need to make sure it doesn't have an item. And we even outspeed because of the Slush Rush. Slush Rush is actually pretty useful here. I wonder what happened to your fast and strong fire type. Listen, okay, I was playing fast and loose at the start. Don't leave me alone. The Alcremie, we can spam Clear Smog against. It's a pretty safe victory, though Alluring Voice crits could fuck us over. And the Walrein, as you can see here, I honestly have no fucking clue how to... Like, nothing that I have beats this. I genuinely have nothing for this. Kingler should still be possible for beating it with. Like, I can possibly do Kingler. Let me just copy you down here. So that's like... I'll add a second text box for this, actually. Possibly Kingler with 2 hammer arms and lucky rolls, because it's not a guaranteed to hit KO, especially after leftovers. So that's a whole problem. As for what else we could bring, I truly do not know. Because everything here, everything that can take the ice moves doesn't enjoy Earthquake. And vice versa. Our electric fighting types died. Yeah, I know I'm snowballing, okay, I know. There's a reason the title says that we're wiping today. I'm aware. Dude, I'm gonna be so sad if we wipe, because I really want to get Eviolite Murkrow online. We're so close to it. We're literally like 2 battles away from getting Eviolite Murkrow. Which would be so fun. Like, this is such a fucking hype Murkrow, the Ivies and shit. Ah, it would be so fun. But alas. Honestly, Kabutops does at least switch into this and not immediately get 2-shot. Maybe? It's better than nothing, I guess. Dude, Kingdra is so fucking worthless. Even if this is a bad encounter, Kingdra just doesn't do it, or Kingdra just doesn't do anything. Kingler does plenty of things. Kingler is good. Kingdra, not so much. I think we just bring Kabutops and hope for the best, man. Like, I actually have no fucking clue how else to beat this. I was looking at this yesterday for like half an hour, and I saw nothing. It's just gotta be Kingler and Kabutops. Yeah. Otherwise, Kabutops can, like, take 2-3 hits. Maybe win? Question mark? And yes, this is how I write my notes, just always. And then we make these into a group called Walrein. And look! Just like that, we wrote out the note for how to deal with this Pokemon. Isn't it cool? Isn't that cool? I think that's cool, okay? I think this is a good way to visualize the battles. Oh fuck. And I can move the groups in their entirety. I think this is a good way of handling the planning. I think this is... I mean, I guess you guys have to let me know if this makes it easier to follow along with what I'm doing, but I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping this makes it easier to follow along with me. Alright. Back to the game. Time to prep the actual team. I think it looks good. Yippee! I'm genuinely like very proud of this. It took me a while to set up because I had to download some plugins. I had to download like a sprite of every Pokemon, and what I initially did was I downloaded the Dex sprites from Showdown, like the entire repository, which for some reason didn't have Galarian forms. I don't know why it didn't have specifically the Galarian forms of Pokemon, but I noticed it when I tried to slot in Obstagoon, and it was not there. And that made me sad. And now that is quote-unquote fixed by me downloading instead the actual like I think it's the Gen 5 or Gen 4 style sprites that exist for every Pokemon that were made by people like I'm technically doing like not credited use of material here, but I don't know how I would credit this, to be honest, because people made different sprites and it's used in Showdown, you know how it is. But they are cool. They are very cool and I like them. Okay, we're gonna need a wide lens on Not a Phase to counteract Snow Cloak. I don't know if it fully counteracts it actually. I'm just kind of hoping it does. Let me check something quickly actually. So you have a guaranteed 2-hit KO. You have a chance to 2-hit KO. I should give Kingler a Muscle Band here. I think that's fair. I think Muscle Band is fair here. I'm gonna give it a Muscle Band because then we can guarantee the 2-hit KO on it. I'm also gonna give it a Heartstone here just because we have nothing else to give it. Actually, that's a waste of an item slot. Actually, I think Kingspeed Rock is gonna be more useful, no? Because then we get the double flinch chance. I think that's gonna be a bit more useful here. Very importantly, we need an Aspia Berry to prevent freeze on Spoiky. We don't need a specific item on Armarouge. And very specifically, we need no item on Sam because we don't want to lose it to a knockoff. Okay. Also, I'm hoping that when I transition overlays like that, I'm actually going to test it quickly if it like fucks with the audio at all, because I don't know if it does. It does not. That's awesome. That's very good. That's very good for me to know. Very good knowledge. Sure, tell me the scout knowledge while I make it through this cave. While I scout on through the ice puzzle. Oh, this is a big ice puzzle, huh? Let me actually save quickly, because I did just, like, prep my team fully. But I'm also gonna ice puzzle it up. There are gonna be items here. There's gonna be items here, aren't there? And I'm gonna have to find them, aren't I? Is this anything? Nope, that was not in fact anything. Okay, this leads us over here. Which is nothing. Okay, we got stuck here. We get stuck here. So we need to hit that from the bottom, I guess? Huh? Mm-hmm. Damn. Okay, that's not anything. What if we go up here? Mm-hmm. Now I can knock off this. Okay, that just sends me in a circle. So we go to the right instead. We go down, left and up, and then right. Fuck. Is this just the start? Oh my god, I thought I was going somewhere with this. Okay. If I go here... I guess I need to... Guys, I'm getting fucked by the ice puzzles. The ice puzzles are fucking me. Hard style. This is where we went in a circle. Yeah, this is the circle. Uh-huh. Okay. Right? No, this is where we were. I wish I could pan the camera around. I don't have this whole thing, like, memorized. Yeah, this was nothing, right? What do I feel like the screen is sometimes, like, not glitching, but, like, is there a virtual sync that I don't have on or something? I don't think there's any video layers, audio channels. I don't think there's anything here that I haven't done. Force integer scaling. Nope, I don't like that. Interframe blending? Is that what I want? Is that making it look better? That's weirdly... I don't know what it changed, but it's giving me motion sickness. I'm not entirely happy with it. Oh, man. These puzzles are sure a joy. I normally like them. I kind of like them normally. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we're gonna... I thought we'd get to the battle, but I guess we're gonna have to do some speed up here. I thought we'd do this without speed up. So I want to get on the top right rock here from the side, meaning I need to go on the... Wait, why on the side? Oh yeah, so we can like go down here. How would that help us? Not at all, actually. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my god. That rock right there. That is this one to the top right of us. We gotta be on top of that. How do we get on top of that? So we gotta hit this rock that I'm currently facing against from the side. Somehow. Meaning I gotta go up on the one that's on the right there. And I don't know how I would do that because I'm just missing it. Uh-huh. 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 Hold on. Wow, what's that? A save state? That's crazy. Right, so we're gonna... This is the circle. No, this is not the circle. Was this the circle? Mm-hmm. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Wow, what was that? That was crazy. Anything here at all? No. I believe going down these ledges did nothing, if I remember. Meaning, if I go up, I just get stuck. And if I go down, it is potentially something? No, it's not. So, if I go to the right, I don't think that does anything for me here. Wait. Is this anything? Is this something? I can't tell if this is something or not something. I feel like it might be something. See where this leads us? Does this lead us anywhere? Okay, that led us in a circle. Now if I do this, does this lead me anywhere? This ledge. And this rock again, okay. Which doesn't help me at all. Where am I going? What is happening? I thought I was doing Pokemon battles. This doesn't look like Pokemon battles to me. Am I like... Have I gone insane? Have I gone fucking crazy? Because I feel like I've gone crazy. I feel like I've gone a little bit crazy. I actually have no idea where I'm going. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, I feel like I'm close to something. Am I a fucking idiot? Oh, what? No! What? Fuck off! Fuck off! That is... Is it just a fucking puzzle with no solution? Is this just random? Is this just random bullshit go? That's so fucking cringe. Why? That's bullshit. I mean, there probably is a solution. There has to be a solution. There's no way that that ice puzzle does not have a solution. I bet, what if that guy like gives you a fucking item? If you beat it normally, I wouldn't be surprised. All right, well I've fully lost my line for this, but we're just gonna get into it. We're just gonna go. That's so fucked. That is fucked up. Good. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die now. All right. First things first. We taunt to prevent that bullshit. Wait, I thought. Does wide lens not prevent... Wait. Oh my god. Wait, is that not how wide lens works? Oh, did I need like a zoom lens or something? Snow cloak. by a modifier of 4/5. What? Or 3,277 by 4,096. What the fuck is that? What kind of number is that? Oh, it's just a 1/5 reduction accuracy. Okay. Got it. Normally my moves would be 80%, now they're 90%, so I did need the scope lens. Or the zoom lens for this to be like actually safe. Damn. Alright, well. We know that now, I guess. We're now knowers of that. At least now it is in fact unable to Destiny Bond for a turn or two, but now there's a good chance we actually lose this. Like if I miss here... If I miss here, it can just like kill me. Why did that do... What? Huh? Also, how did that not kill? Why did that do so little damage? What the fuck is happening? What was that? What? Was it a crit before that? No, it wasn't a crit. Did it just, like, do hail damage as Icy Wind damage? What on earth just happened? Also, is the taunt over? I actually just missed that, if the taunt was over. Okay, taunt is not over, apparently. I'm so confused. Oh no, it's because I hit it with fucking... I hit it with a special attack lowering move. Sorry, I am just stupid. I thought that like the fucking Icy Wind and hail damage like overlapped or something. Okay, this is what I meant with like the switch in AI is gonna be chaotic. Because I'm now way lower HP than I thought I would be. But luckily... we just fucking sit on this thing. Like, it is not even funny. It is not even close. We outspeed this, and we, I would say we one-shot with Brick Break, but we don't because there's a focus sash, so we're just gonna Iron Head for the flinch. Oh wait, it's this inner focus. This can't flinch. Never mind. Doesn't matter, though, either way. And this thing has Ice Shard, so I will also Ice Shard, so that it doesn't hit me with 3% damage from Ice Shard. Out comes Bear Tick. This is always exactly superpower, which is great, so Kingler can stay healthy. Show me that -1 attack and defense. Nice. Because now at -1 attack and defense, we can kill with Body Press. And Ice Punch can never kill us because we're battle armor. And we have Aspie Berry for freeze. Very nice, very good. Very handy and dandy. Alcremie comes out next. Probably gonna kill with, I guess, either move. I'd rather see I'd rather see Stored Power here. It is Alluring Voice, Sanch. That's fine though. I am faster than this thing, so I should probably fire off a Psyshock first. And then once this starts boosting, we can... Okay, well, once or if this starts boosting, I guess, we can start Clear Smogging. Very important citrus bit or berry juice here. Because I didn't realize that if this thing only attacks, we're actually pretty at risk of getting crit a bunch. And flame charge because... does that actually kill? That should kill. Yeah. I was actually worried there for a second. In case the speed boost matters, it probably wouldn't, it probably won't. Yeah, it's just Wall Rain left. This is always exactly Earthquake, I believe. So let's not go into Beetle. We're just gonna go into Clawsome. Now this is either going to be Blizzard, which would suck because I have no way of preventing freeze. And we are going to be slower than this thing after Hammer Arm. Ice Ball missing is huge. That's actually huge. Also, using Ice Ball is kind of weird because it's a terrible accuracy like, terrible accuracy base power move, but sure. That went better for us than I thought. This could, like, have killed us with, like, Blizzard Freeze. Or just stalling out. Like, Defense Scroll would have also been pretty bad. Okay, that worked. Okay, sure. No deaths here. We take it. We take it. I take that. I will not complain. No complaints from me. I will, however, complain about the next fight, because that one genuinely scares me. I am terrified of the next fight. Because turns out, Glacia from the Elite Four, I guess got, like, banned or something. I guess she had her license revoked. And she is now ex-Elite Four member Glacia. And I'm going to show you once I pull up my notes. Actually, I'm going to quickly stay to this overlay so I can actually show you... That's not what I wanted to do. Why is that not working? Why are you not working? Oh wait, did I not... The fuck? GBA? Documentation? Hello? Why is this set to fucking showdown? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. This should work now, I think. Okay, there we go. Fuck. There we go. Ex-Elite 4 member Glacia. Once again in permanent hail, so chip damage, fucking huge issue. Starts with Articuno with Aurora Veil. Arctovish with Fish's Rend and Slush Rush, so this will in fact be faster and do damage. Pillow Swine, which does insane fucking damage and we cannot kill it because of Eviolite. Calyrex, which is fucking Calyrex, this thing is trash. Kommo-o, we luckily have a fairy move. And then Mega Glalie, which does a fuck ton of damage with Facade. I actually have nothing for this. And we're gonna have to figure out how we beat this. And I have a plan. And by that I mean I did not actually have a plan. Did I? What? Did I not save something for this? Oh, I guess I actually did not have a plan for this one. Whee! So we're gonna make a plan from scratch this time around. Because I think I didn't plan this battle yesterday. I'm also getting really fucking hungry, dude. I have not eaten since breakfast, actually, I'm realizing. Luckily, I brought some chips, so we're gonna be snacking a little bit while we do this. So. I didn't think I'd get this far, that's true. So Articuno. Problem. We don't kill with Aura Wheel. And we can't click Fake Out, because then we won't have the thing, right? We won't have the correct form. And also this has Snow Cloak, so we might just miss. Do you get Rock Slide? You do, but it doesn't kill. Okay. Murkrow just dies to Freeze Dry, so it's not an option. Cannot taunt here. Yeah, like, I don't have a good opener for this, frankly. I could do Kabutops, I guess. Which would kill, unless Aurora Veil goes up, in which case we might be a little bit fucked. And I need Rock Slide to kill, and I can't reteach the other moves, so... We might have to just hope that this doesn't go for Aurora Veil, I guess. I don't know what the AI is like in that case, or in that way. Or, I mean, Rapid Spin's not gonna help with screens. Defog also removes screens, right? Well, I mean, my Defogger is a fucking dragon type. That's not gonna help here. Well, we do pretty well to this, actually. It's not really that great of a matchup, though. We can kill this with Rock Slide, but also risking a crit from Freeze Dry. Yeah, like, Morpeko is the obvious answer, but it just doesn't actually do enough here. I also don't want this to U-turn, right? Because then it just comes out later again, and then I'm fucked later on. The fact that this doesn't kill with Rock Slide kind of sucks. And by kinda, I mean it really, really sucks. But to be fair, if I give this some... Okay, wait, because I'm thinking, if I have Brick Break, maybe it just doesn't click Aurora Veil at all, right? That's like a possibility. I think the AI can sometimes work like that. So... Let me actually just double check that this even learns Rock Slide. Because I'm not actually sure. It does learn Rock Slide, okay. But I'm gonna stick with Brick Break. Because in that case... What if... Okay, hear me out, what if? We lead with the Lone Sand Slash. We have Brick Break. We're gonna click Knock Off. To knock off the Light Clay. And then we like don't even kill with an Iron Head afterwards. So this is just gonna U-turn out. Which is like fine, we can kind of always bring this back in. I think that's actually fine. Okay, so we're gonna lead with Sand Slash, Alola. Zoom back in here actually. Into the Articuno. Articuno becomes red because it's evil. And we're gonna do... Knock Off into Iron Head and Ice Shard. Or Brick Break if it sets screens. It's pretty likely to switch, but we can always switch back in. I guess actually if we just click Iron Head, we also have a chance to flinch. I think that's actually better if we just Iron Head. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Okay. And as for an item, we're gonna have Wide Lens, because at least it gives us a little bit more of a chance to not, you know, get fucked over by this thing. Articuno. Now how, or rather what is gonna come in next? If this does click U-turn. Okay, it's pretty likely to be Komodo with Stealth Rock. Nope. That's text files. Komodo. What would adding text files even do for me? Okay, it's just my other notes. I actually checked that my real name does not appear anywhere in my notes, and it actually doesn't. Weirdly enough, I've never written my real name in my notes. So that's kind of convenient, because I'm not in my other, like, non-stream, in my stream vault. Komodo. We actually have, like, a super safe switch into this with Rabombi. Like, Rabombi just fucks this thing up. We just one-shot it, we outspeed it. Like, there's actually nothing wrong here that can happen. Because I don't think this can click Stealth Rock. And if it does, then we might have to deal with it at some other point. Like, we're just gonna have to kind of hope this doesn't click Stealth Rock. Hooray, it doesn't click Stealth Rocks. If so, find a way around it. But also, like, we just switch in and kill with the bug. Lol. I wish I had heavy duty boots here, but I sadly do not. Otherwise that would be a bit helpful here. What item could we give you that would be helpful? Can't steal and sell my information. That's already happening anyway. I feel like this is a good enough plan here, honestly. Vicious Rent kills me. And that's about it. So Vicious Rent probably next. So Arcto Fish. There we go. How do we kill you? How do we kill Arctovish? Weirdly enough, Kingdra actually goes really well into this. The problem is because this outspeeds and uses Ice Fang, we're risking both flinches and freezes, and I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, this is not a great matchup. Kingler does okay, but Vicious Rent still does a lot to me. But we do have a guaranteed 2-shot on this. Oh yeah, we also take heal damage. Does Citrus Berry at all help here? I don't think it does. Yeah, we're taking like more than 120% damage total, including hail. Huh. Technically, a Alolan Sandslash matches up pretty okay into this, but then we're kind of baiting Ancient Power sometimes, and I'm not a fan of that. It also depends on our HP, and I really don't want to have like no plan for Articuno if that comes back in. I guess let's bring Kingler, and then Kingler and Sandslash hopefully take care of this together. Dude, Kingler has been so surprisingly useful, even though our Kingler is not even that good, but like, this is a good fucking Pokemon, man. Like, this just does a lot. Having Protect, Pure Water type, Shell Armor, like, that shit rocks. That shit just rocks. And copy you down here. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Hopefully 1v1 with Kingler, but most likely we'll need to use Sandslash to finish it off due to Hail Chip and so forth. Ideally, I also get something to pivot through. If I have space on the team, I could bring like Appleton or something. I'm gonna add that as an extra box here. Ideally, bring something to take Vicious Rend and pivot through the swing or something. This does risk freeze, though. This would risk freeze, however, because I do not think we can afford to have hold on. Move you to the back. Move you to the back. Let's see. Your item's gonna be... It's gonna have to be Citrus, I think, just to deal with the chip. Yeah, that's kind of the best we can do here. Not a great plan, but it is a plan. I'm new. Is there any possible way you can help me in Pokemon Sword and Shield? Not gonna lie, that we're a little bit out of that league. Pokemon Sword and Shield is a little bit... listen, I don't want to be mean here, but like that's... We're doing a little bit more difficult stuff, but I guess maybe. But I'm also focusing on this. Depends on your question. If it's Nuzlocke stuff, maybe. If it's competitive stuff, also maybe. Depends on how intense the question is. Okay, what is next? What comes out next? Probably Pillow-Swine. Or Articuno if it's not dead yet. Okay, so now it's a split. It can either be... Pokedex? Oh, I have no fucking clue how to complete the decks in any of those games. I didn't actually play specifically Sword and Shield. I actually skipped that game. It's one of the only mainline games I skipped. But it's actually a crapshoot if this is Pillow-Swine or Calyrex. Depends on which one is out. So if it's... Yeah. If it's Kingler, we're likely to get Calyrex. And if it is Sandslash, we're likely to get Pillow-Swine. Now, how do we deal with Pillow-Swine is the question. Let's... Because that's the one that's more likely to actually be the opponent we have. And the answer is I do not know. This thing is a beast, dude. This thing takes so much damage. Or does so much damage and also takes so much damage. Oh, God. Also, Ice Ground is just such good type coverage, man. It hits like everything on my team. I could try and use Chestnut, but I'm really risking those Icicle Spear 5 hits if I do that. Also, Rest and Curse obviously are a big problem. Ideally, I kill this with special moves, but I have no special moves for this. Yeah, like, honestly, Kingdra seems like my best option here, because at least that's generally baiting high horsepower. The question is, how the fuck do I switch this in? Because, like, I'm only doing 1 hit to this, at best. I am faster than it, though. I think we're literally just gonna have to go Kingdra with Mystic Water, and then just pray we don't get crit. I think that's actually our only play here. This is like a legit, if we get crit, we lose situation. Pray for no crits. If you get crit, we sack. Kingdra deserves it, however. Hit Octa, Zuka, twice. That's the plan, there we go. That is in fact the whole plan. Mystic Water as my item. And... very risky strategy, but it'll have to do. And then for Calyrex, we have a safe switch into Ribombee, but it depends on if we took an Ice Punch or Stealth Rock chip and stuff before. Acro doesn't actually kill always. This doesn't have an item yet. We're also going to give it Citrus, I think, because it looks like it might need the help. Yeah, I think it'll need the help. Oh, I can't make the text box any smaller. Oh well. Hopefully not switch into crit. Hopefully not have taken too much damage on Komodo. Kill with bugging buzzings. Foolproof strategy. Komoai. The fuck am I typing here? And that's going to be my Calyrex strategy. Alright. That leaves us with 2 slots, actually, to deal with Glalie, which is good, because that thing is a genuine fucking demon. That is a beast of a Pokemon that I don't want to deal with, but I'm going to have to, legally. Just move these groups like this. Because I do believe this generally comes out last against most of my Pokemon. And the problem is that when it Mega Evolves, it's actually quite fucking hard to take a move from this, because Facade turns into an Ice move. And like I said, Ice Ground, very good coverage. Very, very good coverage to deal with basically anything that I have. And it's also very fast. It is a very fast Pokemon. If I can weaken it and bait an Ice move, I can send in Sand Slash. That, I think, is the win condition. Also good chips. Good chips. And like everything I have takes too much damage from this. If I can switch into an Earthquake, Chestnut's pretty good. There we go. Glalie Mega. Glalie Mega. This is not quite centered, and I'm quite annoyed by that. You know what I need to turn off, actually? I need to go into my settings. I'm actually going to do that quickly. I'm going to turn off the, like, object grid snapping. Because that's annoying me. Align new nodes to grid. Node on double click. Where is it? Where is it? Snap to objects. Yeah, I want to only snap to the grid. I think that's... Oh, fuck. It's gonna make me less annoyed. There we go. Now, we're gonna have two options here, okay? We're gonna have chestnut. That's not the right thing. There we go. Chestnut. And a little text box here that says earthquake. So if it's earthquake... The fuck? Oh, it's because the box is like weirdly... I hate this. This is terrible. Why are you doing this to me? There we go. So if it's earthquake, we're going to chestnut. And then... if it is... facade, which I don't think it ever should be. Who can take an ice type facade and then actually deal damage to this without instantly fucking dying? Technically, Kabutops can. Yeah, I think we live after hail damage. It's a roll. God damn it, it's a range. But I think that's the best choice we have. That's how it, if that's how it's gotta be, that's how it's gotta be. If EQ, go chestnut, hit body press, and then kill with sand slash. If facade, go Kabutops, pray for no high roll. Also, this song is sick, by the way. God, I love this one. Where is this one from again? I always forget. Where is that? Sick as hell. Pray for no high roll. Rock slide, and then sand slash to kill. That is the whole strategy. There we go. And that's the Glalie strat. It is not safe. But I think this is the best we can do here. I think so. Let's start putting the team together. Also, once again, I am hoping that doing this with the flowcharts and stuff is helping a bit with the visualization. Because I personally have a hard time following along with when people plan their battles. And I'm hoping this helps. Because it certainly, I think, would help me. but who can say? Once again, we're almost bringing the same team here. First of all, a wide lens, which is gonna still be luck dependent. We're still depending on a bit of luck here. I'm also noticing I cut the GBA screen a little bit badly, but what are you gonna do? We are gonna need to give some more citruses here. That's just how it's gotta be. Mystic water for you. A citrus berry for you. I think a citrus berry on you is like not that helpful, honestly. Do you ever kill with Hearthstone? Kind of doubt it. Yeah, no, there's no way that that's no, there's no way. Well, no, because then it would just Ice Shard if I go Hearthstone into Aquajet, like Rockset and Aquajet. That would not help. What if I'm not Hearthstone but I crit? Then I would kill. But I think Bright Powder makes more sense actually, because you're a little bit more at risk of just taking shit. Wait, if I give you a muscle band, you actually have a good chance to kill. Because I don't think you're ever dead to this guy, so I'm actually going to give you muscle band, and then maybe that can just take it out by itself. So much playing for RNGesus. I have no choice, man! What else am I gonna do? Like, I genuinely have no options. I'm out of options. Okay, we're gonna keep Brick Break. I don't think there's any move changes I need to make. No, there's not. Also, Kaburi and Kabutops means we have a backup for if rocks or stealth rocks or spikes go up, which is nice. Anything I missed? I don't think so. All right. Are we ready? Because this is... I'm actually gonna say I don't know if this fight has a good chance to wipe us, but this is like a dangerous fight. We're definitely gonna sustain some losses here, I think. Thought you were an ice Pokemon, but you're just a trainer? Not many come to this cave. Do you also like ice types? My name is Glacia. I used to be a member of the Elite Four. Why are you no longer? You're not on my level yet, but I see potential in you. Entertain me. I will hold back and not use my real team this time. Wow, okay. If I wipe to her not real team, that is going to be a little bit, like, in character embarrassing. Obviously, out of character, I would be fine with it, because I am strong. And type shit. Alright. So I outspeed this, we're just gonna hope for Ironhead Flinch. It's so easy, man. It's actually so free. This game is so free. That was the freest game in history, man. This is the easiest and freest game. It is Kamao next. And it is going to be using low kick, almost certainly because it sees a kill. For which we brought a very light bug. Yep. For a second I was thinking like, wait, does low kick drop speed? But no, that was low sweep. Good thing I forgot, I guess. Mo-O having to deal with fairy types, as per usual, impossible. Arctovish is out next, as I thought. Giving us a Fishious Rend. What was the exact strategy for this again? It was 1v1 with Kingler as best as I can, and then finish it off with Sam. That's a lot of fucking damage, Jesus Christ. Hammer arm that shit. Okay, yeah, we don't even get to really do much here, huh? I don't think we kill this right now. Alright. Get the ruler. What does the ruler say? The ruler says... Oh, you bitch. Okay. It's like 37%. Hmm. I really want Kingdra healthy for Pillow Swine. But I also really want Sandslash healthy, and I don't think I want to be taking, like, 2 hits from this. Vicious Rend right now does not actually kill me, but it does with Hail Chip. Yeah, this would have to get a pretty goddamn low roll for it to not kill us here with Hail Chip. If I go Chestnut, I can bait an Ice Fang, but then Chestnut's not going to be healthy for Glalie, and so that's not an option. I think we just have to risk this and then hope that that Chestnut can clutch up against Glalie. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I switched. Fuck, it's because I switched, so it counts as me being slower. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Yikes. Is it better to Brick Break or Iron Head here? I think Iron Head might be better for the flinch chance. Even though Brick Break can kill, Iron Head can't kill. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna Brick Break. Just show me the kill, man. Show me the kill. Fuck. Okay. Glalie just got a lot more difficult. It's all falling apart. Bro, this was never glued together anyway. This line was never tight. Okay, Pillow Swine next. It's at least nice because this is still always exactly high horsepower. Well, I guess Icicle Spear would have actually been nicer, but... we don't talk about that, we don't talk about that. Like I said, the strat here is... Oh, actually, this really sucks. This is actually fucking horrendous. If it's always high horsepower. Oh, man. I don't really have an out though, like I gotta go into this and then click Octazooka, and if it dies, it dies, this is fine, if it dies, it's fucking Kingdra. Oh, we're definitely 2-hit KO from this. Yeah, that was too much of a high roll. We're definitely dead here. With Hail Chip, almost certainly. Maybe? I mean, well... We took 18? Wait, we were at 18? Are we exactly... Oh yeah, wait, Hail. I forgot Hail is 6%. 6% damage. Yeah, no, we're totally dead this turn, even though we kill. Thank you, Kingdra, for your sacrifice. That is 2 deaths in Icicle Path. Turns out it was not in fact good. We do theoretically get some tempo here. I don't know how the switch in AI works, because I think it's like, I think I switch in first? If I go Rabombi, I'm always baiting Facade, which is not really what I want here. If I go Chestnut, I'm always baiting Psyshock, which is worse. That's really bad, actually. Okay, and if I go man. And if what happens if I just go, like... If I just go Kabutops? I'm always baiting Leaf Storm. That might be the smartest play here, is baiting exactly Leaf Storm. Don't salute that Kingdra. She doesn't deserve it. Fucking bitch-ass Pokemon. Hate that guy. I also just didn't see this has a nerve, so the Citrus Berry is completely useless. Should have gone for something else. And we Omega kill with Bug Buzz, and we also outspeed. And now it's Glalie time. Maybe we do make it through this, with some deaths, but we might make it through this still at least. Okay. We are still baiting Facade here, which is not great, because the... Yeah... I liked the other angle more. I liked the chestnut angle more, but we now have to... Especially those that achieve something. It did achieve something, that's true, that's true. That's a cool mega animation. Alright, what's the earthquake damage here? Okay. Pretty sure we die here unless we flinch, but this outspeeds us, so that's never happening. Yeah, we might have to sack Kabutops here as well, because at best we're just getting one hit off. Bright Powder! Bright Powder into crit! Let's go! Kabutop's not dying, bro. He's not dying. He's sticking around. Oh my god. Phenomenal, yes. Not luck-based at all. Holy shit. Still have much to learn. I have Pokemon to catch. That's what I have to do. Thank you for the Mega Ring. I don't have a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. I have no Glalie. What was the other Mega we went up against? Oh wait, new level cap. Oh, I didn't think we got a level cap increase here. Oh, sick. 58, I guess? Oh, 60. Okay. Ah, okay, you know what? Rest in peace, Kingdra. You did kind of do stuff. And we only used like, what, 1 or 2 citrus berries there, so that was actually not even too bad. Rip in peace. 2 more deaths for these 4 battles, dude. My death box is so fucking stacked. And not in a good way. Stacked parentheses, negative, not pause. Alright. Let's pop a quick save state and get our Pokemon up to... Wait, it's not even level 50? It's level 60? It's level 59? Drill run. Do I need that? I feel like I don't really need that. High crit ratio, though. I'd like Stomping Tantrum's only like 5 less base power. I mean, I'll take it for now over Brick Break, but I'm not gonna be... Ooh, Icicle Crash. That's a lot better than Ice Punch, that's for sure. Do we need knockoff? Knockoff is pretty useful, but I don't click it that often. I think for now we just do double stab, 1 utility move. Tailwind? Okay, I see you. Goodbye Strugel Booge, because realistically I'm realizing with how frail that is, this guy, we're just not going to click that. Ice Hammer. I'm actually not going to learn that. We have better ice moves. High horsepower for you. Maybe it's time to get rid of Rock Tomb, huh? Might be. I never really click this. I think it's fine. What would I use ground against? Electric? Yeah, I do probably want something to hit electric types, especially for the next gym. Leaf Blade. Hey, that's just better than Seed Palm. Flip turn! Yo! Wait, that's so fucking awesome. My man survived against all odds, and he's being rewarded. I think we can get rid of Rapid Spin here. I feel like hazards have been far less of an issue. How much despair are we in now? Any deaths while I was gone? Yes, 2 deaths. Flip turn is so fucking good here, though. That is such a good move to get. And liquidation, that's so awesome. Dude, Beetle... Trial by fire, that's all I'm saying. Foul play. Foul play is definitely good. Do I need it? Not really. Bullet Punch. Now there's a move. I think we are at the point where I get rid of Screech. I think we're at that point. He's through the ice shockingly. Yeah, no, very shockingly. I genuinely did not think I would make it through all of this. Like, I am genuinely shocked by this. Very much did not expect to be taking it this well. Did someone say fire? Marty, no, put the torch down. I'm so fucking surprised we didn't wipe, genuinely. I mean, it's gotta happen soon, right? Like, we are so out of options. And again, I've seen, like, better Nuzlockers than me, professional Nuzlockers, wipe before this, consistently. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I'm so good at this game. I'm saying that because I'm surprised. Blaze kick. God fucking finally, man. God, you've been without a goddamn fire move this whole time. You know how often I was like, God, I wish this thing had a fucking fire move? Very often. Well, we do know that Acro is higher base damage than Dual Wing Beat. I think it's worth it. The 2-hit is like only useful in certain situations. High horsepower. You're not a physical attacker. You're good. I very much regret evolving this Applin, by the way. I wish I would have waited. Double Edge. I want to say goodbye to Steelwing here, because remember, this thing does have Reckless. Oh, and another Tailwind user. Dude, we're being spoiled for this. For these. Non-stab superpower. Is that worth it on you? I kind of don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is really that worth it. Gastro Acid. Suppress an ability. Very interesting. I think we're at the point where I get rid of Acid Spray just because my only special move left is Sludge Bomb. It's still good tech, but like, yeah. Do we get Obstruct here? No, but we get Parting Shot? Are you kidding me? Goodbye, Zing Zap. I never click Zing Zap, man. It's always going to be Aura Wheel. Parting Shot is crazy here. Holy shit. We're finally getting switching moves, man. Finally. Double Edge with Guts. That's a combination. That is a risky combination that I have access to now. But I'll take it. I will in fact take it. Okay, who's next? Who's left? Who's left to level? Oh, Murkrow. Murkrow, I think exactly now comes online fully because I think now we find Eviolite. And I'm very excited for it. Because I've been specifically not evolving this thing. Because I was like, Moxie is cool. However, Eviolite. Okay. Dragon Pulse? Yes, I would like a dragon move again, please, actually. I've not really clicked the fog much. Oh, we actually have one more battle ahead of us now that I see that. Oh, we have more. Never mind, we've got a lot more battles ahead of us before we get Eviolite. Never mind, never mind. Guess there's new moves in these months. Oh, yeah. Tons of new moves. Flamethrower. I mean, it's good against ice types, but that's not... I think we rather want double stab on this. Icy Wind? I feel like Glare does the same thing, but better. The way that every Pokemon in this game, by the way, has 4 move slot syndrome, like immediately. Right away, everything in this game has 4 move slot syndrome. It is actually crazy. I'll teach it for now, why not? I can always learn over it. Rock Slide? Ooh. Isn't your special attack technically better? Aren't you a special attacker? I know you're mixed, but I think mine is a special attacker. Yeah, but not by much. And I do want to have the potential flinch chance and more power points, more importantly, more power points. I've like never clicked haze. But now that I have Eviolite, or at least soon, it might come in more handy. We're not evolving this. Fuck it. It doesn't need damaging moves. Psychic! I think I get rid of Flame Charge. I feel like the speed boost is not that worth it. It like very rarely comes in useful. Because I like the ability of being able to hit special and physical, because I've noticed a lot of Pokemon in this game have, like, they specialize into one kind of defense. And I think for that, having both of these is very useful. Can't wait to see Zekrom with the Zekrom kick. So true. You're so real for that. No moves on Whiscash. That's a bit sad. I think that's a bit fucked up, honestly. But we've made it out, officially, of the ice caves. But we do have more battles ahead. One in Rusturf Tunnel, at least. Oh, there's the wise glasses that I was craving so dearly earlier. That's fine. Let's export the new team. And by new, I mean less Pokemon. We have less Pokemon on the team now. And plan the next battle. So you can see what we're working against here. Hiker Miker. A Lycanroc Midnight with Lumberine No Guard, Stone Edge. Awesome. Eldean Tauros with a key. What the fuck is a Keyberry? A Keyberry? What on earth is that? Raises defense by 1 stage when hit by a physical move. The fuck? That exists, I guess. Okay. Raises defense by 1 stage. So I guess hit this with special moves. Body Press, Endure, Rock Slide, Lash Out. I don't know why this hasn't... Why the fuck does this have Endure? Oh, I guess to get 2 procs off of Kachu, but why the fuck would you raise your defense? That's so weird. Thick Club, Lightning Rod, big moves, and also Perish Song. And then Blunder Policy, Illuminate with Zap Cannon, Focus Blast. Okay. If you didn't know, by the way, Illuminate in this game is changed to be a thing. What thing is that? Correct, it is Special Intimidate. I just couldn't think of the word. What does the snowball? What do you mean the snowball? I'm snowballing right now. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean the item snowball? Because I don't fucking remember, man. I don't know what the item snowball does. Alright, back in the calcing overlay for now. We can turn the fucking infinite hail off, finally. And I'm gonna make a new note, and I'm gonna call it like null hiker Mike dot canvas. And we're going to create this, and we're gonna work in it. So Lycanroc, what beats Lycanroc? Stomping Tantrum, yada yada. I mean, we have like a super safe fight into this with Chestnut, like insanely easy. Lycanroc Midnight versus Chestnut. It's so free, bro. This one is genuinely just so fucking free. Also forget it's not Lycanroc with a K, it's Lycanroc with just the C. What comes in next? Looks like it's probably going to be Marowak. Smoke that shit that makes Marowak. Riveting gameplay. Hey! You shut your mouth. This is far more riveting than last time, okay? This is very riveting now. Now that I've got all of this set up, this is actually the most riveting gameplay, so you should be thankful, actually. You should actually be thankful. Fire Spin. Wait, what if I just use Kabutops for this, actually? Kabutops has Flip Turn, and also outspeeds. Yeah, wait, this is so free. Give this guy a Mystic Water. Oh, that's insanely free. Oh my god. Marowak, Alola. Enemy. Versus good old Kabutops. Oh my god, it's so free. Flip turn, go brrrr. Riveting planning, I know. The planning goes so hard. You do, however, need Mystic Water to one-shot, which is not a problem. There we go. Group you up. Marowak. I can rock with... Yeah. I love looking up for Pokemon Null and type Null covers up everything. What? Oh, type Null like the... right. I understand. I naruhodo. Is it just body... Nope, it's Sap Cannon. Or is it this thing for... It might be Body Press Fast Kill depending on how much damage I've taken. Doesn't really matter though. We almost kill. What about if... Do we kill with Wise Glasses? We do always kill with Wise Glasses. Isn't that crazy? Ain't that a joy? Yeah, we'll just go Ribombee for this thing. Tauros, Paldea Combat. Ribombee. Kills with Alluring Voice. Do not switch in on Rock Slide. Very important, we do not switch in on Rock Slide. This is like not... I gotta make the boxes for the Pokemon, the image size, like a little bit bigger, I think, the standard size. I gotta look at what that would be. And your held item has to be my newly acquired Wise Glasses. Stay there. Stay on top. What the fuck is wrong with you? Back, bring to the front. Oh, no arrows. Come on. I'm trying my best here, guys. Okay, I'm trying my best. Tauros. There we go. And is there a Pokemon I have that can bait out, like, not? Yeah, I'll bring Nidoking along as well. I'll have like a tiny little Nidoqueen here. Teeny tiny just off in the corner. To show that I have something to pivot through. Oh shit, you guys did a lot of chatting, what the fuck? Genuinely, why is it every time I come here, you're just managing spreadsheets? What? I like this new Pokemon game, okay? Yeah, that's how the hardcore Nuzlocks play. If you're playing these like super difficult, like ROM hacks, like that's what they are. This is what the game is like. You're planning the battles, you're making sure that your lines are tight. It's like Pokemon versus NPCs, like versus the AI on the highest level. And I think that's super enjoyable. At times. Man is a nerd and he's doing the math on how to beat the game because otherwise the game beats me. Yeah, exactly. I guess it is a bit like Factorio, isn't it? Pig gets an advanced mathematics degree. No, I'm terrible at math. Don't you fucking remember the other day when I was like, no, it was 12 damage. No, it was 8 damage. And it was literally just like number minus number. I'm not good at math, okay? I'm good at making decisions based on the math that the game tells me up here. If this was not here, I would not be able to do this. No way they'd have the concentration for that. No, yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm getting a fucking education or like an apprenticeship in like medicinal biology soon this year, which I'm very excited for, which is gonna have math. But I like math. I'm just really bad at it. Wow, this thing Doesn't fucking do anything to me, actually. Wait, this fight is easy, actually. This fight is actually piss easy. Yeah, I'll just bring my 2 ground types for it, I guess. Ampharos. And we're bringing Whiscash. And also Mudsdale. And the text will say... Lol. Lamau. And I guess they're both gonna have... Wait, they can't get paralyzed, actually. This is, like, perfect. And you're both gonna have Persian berries for the swagger chance. Ampharos. Okay, at least this battle went a little bit quick. God, I was not ready for another calc like the one we just had. Absolutely no way in hell I could have handled that. If I had to do another one, like the glacier split just now, I think I would have just imploded into my own body. There we go. Put everyone on the team. Make sure the items are correct. Which I have to go back to my notes here. So you do not need any item. So you can have good old berry juice. Good old berry juice for you as well. Actually, I think for you it's more funny if you have bright powder. I would give bright powder to Kabutops, because clearly my man loves the bright powder. But it's fine. I still can't believe that we beat that Glalie, by the way, using that fucking strategy. That was insane. That was so lucky. And, you know what? I'll also put a Persian berry on you, since you're also a ground type, so you can also come to this. Is that everything? I think that's everything, right? There were no, like, big items to bring here. There were, in fact, not. So, back to the proper overlay, and then let's do this! Also, don't worry, I'll stream some other games again sometime, probably, maybe. New Gokmazios is kind of fun. But, like, I'm just really addicted to this game right now, okay? You can't say anything. You're legally not allowed to say anything about it because it's fun, and I'm having fun. Let me have fun. I know no one watches these streams, but let me have fun. Support me anyway. Send me money anyway. Because I deserve it. Why the fuck is it Tauros, by the way? That makes no sense. Well, this is always clicking body press, which is like... Why is that a fighting move? Oh, body press. Sorry, not body slam. Because this is never rock slide, so this is like perfectly fine with me. True. Rude? What's rude? I would not be rude. I'm always correct. I didn't put wise glasses on. I'm not risking it. I ain't risking it. Nope, not happening. I'm not risking a rock slide crit to kill me here if I miss the range. Okay, now we should always kill. That's not gonna happen. I forgot to write down an item. And I am not letting that defeat me. 8%, we do 93 per minimum. And we got a crit. Okay, good. Scarf was not worried. Scarf was in fact unworried by that. This is always fire punchy. I guess I could get burned here. Kinda didn't think about that, huh? Could get burned. Don't burn. Nice. And with Mystic Water, we always kill with Liquidation. Nice. Very nice. Do I have any reason to not click Flip Turn here? I don't think I do. Plunder Policy, Illuminate. Yeah, no, I kind of just click Flip Turn. Just get some chip damage. Nidoqueen outspeeds, actually, but I don't think I did enough damage with Flip Turn, did I? To actually get a guaranteed Stomping Tantrum kill? I might have. Hold on. With Mystic Water, I'm always doing 30%. 35 to... Yeah, there's like a chance. There's a decent chance. Yeah, let's go Rabbit. Why not? Because Rabbit actually outspeeds. Ah, we missed the kill. Sag. I cry. Turning and flipping and flipping and turning and turning and flipping and flipping and turning and turning and Kabutops and turning and Kabutops. God, I love Kabutops. Such a cool Pokemon. Okay, I'm glad that that was not rougher. Because I really was not ready to handle a battle actually difficult again. And you know what's nice, by the way? What I can do? For future me, right? I'm gonna go over to the other overlay quickly, even though we're not calcing now for a little bit. Hopefully. I can, first of all, add the fucking wise glasses that I missed here. Why did I miss those? Did I like delete them on accident? Because I thought I typed it out. I don't know. But I can now make this into a group for A1. So this is the attempt 1 of this. And then I can go in later if I'm ever like doing this again, right? And I can copy. Oh, whoops. I can copy all of this and be like, here we go. I now want to plan this battle again. And then I can just collapse this, keep it up here for like just having, and I can plan this battle again on a new attempt. So I don't even have to get rid of these notes, right? Isn't that awesome? I think that's sick. I think that's a sick way of doing it. That way I can accrue more knowledge over time, right? Ah? Ah? I think it's sick. Item? Item for me? That 116 Dragon Claw. Where the fuck does that go? Oh, it goes other way. Okay. You're not a trainer, are you? If you beat this whole game first try, then the Durano Gauntlet is a joke. There is no fucking way I beat this. People have, like, some people have made it to, like, Winona and shit. It is like a rough... This game gets really hard. I am fully expecting that I will not beat this game. Like, no... Not being facetious. Oh, is the joke that the black glasses are, like, on the other side somewhere? Is that what it's gonna be? I think that's what it's gonna be. Because I already got the wise glasses. But I think it's the black glasses that, like, trigger the dialogue. Full of timid Pokemon. Oh my god, they're all timid nature? See the cave next to the Pokemart? There's a guy who's trying to bust up boulders so he can bust out through the other side. Make it easy to visit Rustboro. A fairy feather! Nice, we do have a fairy type. Traction runs deep, did you know that? Ooh, protective pads, nice. Okay, so that's the same as in Run and Bun. You also get protective pads here from that guy. Battle tent, something. What did you say? Somebody here you came to see? No, I would never come to see you. Any items I want? Nothing new. I guess nest balls, actually. I'll buy, like, 15. Why not? They look cute. But yeah, no, I'm not beating this game first try. It would be quite funny, but I don't think it's happening. Yeah, Elite 4. Okay. You guys don't have anything to say. Do you have something to say? Oh yeah, isn't this Wally's house? No, this is not Wally's house. Seems to like you. It seems to want to be babied a little. Never. Do I have a Pokemon that really likes me? Getting used to. Okay, I guess. I mean, if my starter doesn't love me, then I don't know who would. So we don't even get a 117 encounter yet, man. Okay, how do I get to the other side of that, though? Yeah, whatever. I think you will make some more progress, but all those early game devs definitely come to haunt you. No, I'm not beating this run because, like, I've lost so many encounters that you need. I wanted to actually check what the encounters are before I step into this grass. What city is this again? I always forget the name of this one. Verdanturf? I think it's Verdanturf. It is Verdanturf. Okay. Let's get out my Paralyzed Pokemon for catching. And we got one new Pokemon, and quite frankly, these guys don't look that great for me. Pidgey would be fucking awful. Toad's cool. I guess might be kind of interesting. My Sealing Mat's kind of a bad ability, though. Zigzagoon, Dupe. Tinkertuff would be good. Cottony, probably also good. Turtwig? I don't know, maybe? Snover, probably not good. Nimble? It's Swarm? I don't know. Probably not that good, but we do need a bug type. That is not also fairy type. I don't know. We ideally want like a bulky bug type. First impression's good though, I guess. I don't know. These encounters don't seem that important, I guess. They don't seem like they're gonna be very, very useful to me. Ah, fairy type. I will not say no to a fairy type. And this does get Prankster. We do in fact get Prankster on this. Another Prankster Tailwind setter. Alright, sure. Whatever. I'll take. Moonblast at level 57, so we get Moonblast. Yeah, fucking sure. I will not say no to this. Probably like Tinkaton would have been like the only other Pokemon would have been like, yeah, that's the best encounter here. That's good. That's a good guy. I will name you... I will name you... Oh my god, I don't know what to name you. I'll name you... Swab. Like a cotton swab, I don't know. Sure. And I'm gonna swab it out a lot, I guess. Legume? Oh, that would have been a good one. Need to be faster next time, though. But is it a good Whimsicott? Bold? I have 0 complaints. 12 speed? Fine. Good with me. Good bulk? 9 HP is a bit low. Minus attack does not fucking matter. Good special attack? Fucking... Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me that shit. Put that shit in my party. Right now. Put that shit in my party. Do I have a Sunstone? Marty, that's the one that you love. You love Sunstone. Poker Rider. Maybe there's Sunstones in here? Can't be faster. Delay exists for me. I can't be faster. Oh, right. I guess when we see another Pokemon, you can be like, wait, remember what you promised me. Please pay. Please remember. Do we have Sunstones? I could just check the item sheet, because I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we don't get any yet. Nope, we have Sunstones. Yippee! There's no delays, right? I don't think so. Yeah, no delays. At least none that I can see. That's good. Just responding to my girlfriend quickly, because she is texting me, and she might want something from me, and if that's the case, then I will have to abide by that wanting, and go get it for her. Okay, 59, so what do you got for moves? Won't you listen? Yeah, okay. Okay, I will have to take a quick break in a moment, but we are going to finish leveling this thing up and getting us a nice moveset. Alluring Voice is definitely something you want. Tickle. Do I rather want Tickle or Charm? I feel like Charm is generally going to be better, right? Because I don't really need to lower defense if I'm using a special attacker here. I think Charm's going to keep me a bit safer. I would say Fake Tears. Lowering Spit Death. Interesting. Let's have it on for now. Tailwind. Dude, we have so many Tailwind setters! I'm so surprised how freely they give this to you. It's very surprising. Energy Ball. Do I want that? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, guys, 1 second. I need to actually take a quick break. Just anyway. Never mind. Never mind. Scam call. Scam call. It's fine. Hate that shit, man. I think I'd rather want Giga Drain because my damage is not that high. So I'd rather just want the higher damage move. Defog. Prankster Defog, huh? Ooh, so many moves I want on this dude. You insinuate it's a scam? I mean, if it's like a fucking automated voice and a private number, yeah. And they also called the other day. I also just assumed it's a scam then. Listen, if you need to reach me, anyone who needs to reach me has my my mailing address or my email. I just assume that if you call me, it's a scam, unless it's like a job that I wanted to talk to. That's at least my assumption. I'm not gonna use Defog. I've got a TM for it if I ever need it. Hurricane, very funny. No. I'm good. I'm good. Moonblast, though. Better than Alluring Voice. Especially with me being so fast, I'm just never going to get the Alluring Voice confusion anyway. What if they're friends? The automated voice? I think I'm good. I don't really want to be their friend. I think they're cringe for having automation. 80 accuracy Hurricane, yeah? The only way that could be accurate is if I use a zoom lens. Actually, I think zoom lens is 15% accuracy, not 20, so it's only useful in the rain. Which, I don't know, maybe there's a rain route coming out. Could be. I'm still gonna risk it. Inconsistency is a Nuzlocker's worst nightmare, okay? It is a Nuzlocker's bane. You always gotta make sure that your lines are consistent. That's the most important thing. Okay. Let me just make sure. Yes, I'm going to take a quick break now. Like 5-10 minutes. Gonna go to the bathroom, quickly do something for my wonderful wifey. And then we'll be back. Gonna do some more battles, hopefully get ourselves some more encounters, and see where things lead. Be right back. I have returned. I have in fact gone fishing. Gone fishing. But I'm back. I did some quick stuff for my wifey, and also while I was out of my room, I went to the bathroom as well quickly. But now I have returned. Just making sure my audio on my headphones is good again because I have to turn it up for something, but now we're back. So, now that I'm back, well, ready to look at some more fucking spreadsheets, my dude? Fuck yeah, dude, we love spreadsheets here, right? We love spreadsheets. We are lovers of spreadsheets, right? Right, guys. You love spreadsheets. We all love spreadsheets. Right? That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Because it's true. The truth is that which I just said. Round 117! Oh god, Chimeco Mega. Okay, sure. Why not? A Gorgeist, small, with Focus Sash, Insomnia, Trick or Treat, Will-O-Wisp, Power Whip, and Curse. Ghost type Curse. I assume, as it is a ghost type. Crocodile with Anger Point. So if we get crit, that's a weird thing to give this. I guess. Weird. Custapberry. It's also a bit weird to give this. I guess if you get it low enough, it doesn't really have any synergies with it, but like, yeah. Fair enough. And then Bureau with Scope Lens. And some other shit. Dot Canvas. Okay. Pursuit and Last Resort. That's actually a fucked up moveset. Oh my god. That is evil. That is some evil shit. Time to go into the calcs. Rich Boy Techno. I hope this is not going to be too bad. Why is this so fast? What the fuck? 144? 140 speed? Dude, my mons are all so slow, I guess. Jesus. All of my Pokemon are just slow. Yeah, even my fast Pokemon are slow because they don't have great natures. That's fine. It's fine. It is fine. So many trainers still before third gym. Yeah. I hate to break it to you, I've been watching like 5 to 10% of the stream, most of which hasn't been spreadsheets. The audacity. The audacity that you would not specifically watch for my spreadsheets when I made an effort to make the spreadsheets look good. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Curse, Will-O-Wisp, Trick or Treat. Do I care about any? Can I just one-shot this with something? Do I have something that one-shots this? I don't. I guess Talonflame will do. 2 Acros. Should do it. And if we get Trick or Treated, then so be it. We can't get Will-O-Wisp, and if we get Cursed, so be it. Oh, I guess this has Focus Sash anyway, so we can't one-shot this. Does Dual Wing Beat kill this? No, it doesn't. And also we don't have speed, so that'd be kind of bad anyway. That's fine. That's fine. Crocodile! Stomping Tantrum Pursuit. Actually one-shot by our bug. Especially if we give this either Wise Glasses, which we have now, or Silver Powder. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh fuck, I forgot to do the thing. Hold on, I wanted to do another thing. I wanted to go Advanced Canvas and make the size for file dimensions 60 by 160. And I think that would be better. Hold on. Oh, do I need to like restart? Oh, I think I need to restart quickly. I think I need to restart my program. Maybe? Yeah, okay, 1 second. One minor small second. Okay, that's better. That is better. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. No, we're good again. We're good again. So, Talonflame. beats up the Gorgeist. Small. I like that they actually have different sprites. Beats it up like crazy. And... nope, not what I wanted. For Crocodile, we simply go into good old Ribombi with silver powder. Is there like any counterplay this has to me at all? No counterplay at all, lol. Hatterene. So many ways of killing this, huh? The fact that we outspeed is actually crazy. Magic Bounce, Custap, Berry, Mystical Fire. Yeah, I guess as long as we're not switching to Mystical Fire, it's fine. And we can pivot around that pretty safely. What's like the safest thing we can use to pivot here? This would always give us Psyshock, huh? What is Magic Powder? Magic Powder. Changes the target's type to Psychic. Oh, wait, I see the strats now. This has Trick or Treat, this has Magic Powder, and these guys both have Pursuit. Ah, I see the gimmick, okay. I'm seeing it. Yeah, this guarantees Psyshock or Magic Powder, which I guess Magic Powder would suck because then we would lose the one shot. I'd like to have something a bit more safe to deal with this, to be honest. Don't know if that exists though. Actually, Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge is just safe into this. And always baits not Mystical Fire, so that still works for us. And since it's already a Psychic type, it shouldn't ever click Magic Powder on the switch-in. So that works. Hatterene. We can use Armor Rouge. And nope. Berserker. Increase the distance between these a little bit. There you go, that's a bit better. Armor Rouge can confirm not Mystical Fire or Magic Powder. Berserker simply outspeed kills. Awesome. I'll actually make this a proper line break. I like my line breaks. And then last Pokemon, Fearow. We have some super safe swap-ins and kills for this. So for Fearow, we are going to bring Sandslash, Alola, and Tops. Both simply swap in and kill like easy peasy, no squeezy. Also, Kabutops has Shell Armor, lol. And that's what I like to call an easy fight plan with only one item that actually matters. Hell yeah. Let's go. And also hell go. Let's yeah. In that order. And put everyone in the party. I've gotten so fast at this, which I don't know if that's a good thing. That's like a thing to be proud of, but I think it is. One silver powder, please. First time I'm equipping this, I think. And hope I didn't miss anything, I guess. Do I have a guaranteed kill on this guy? With Rock Slide I do, and you don't technically have one with Icicle Crash. So you can have the Muscle Band. There's no knockoffs here, right? No knockoffs? No, no knockoffs. And I'll always be aware of that. I don't know what the point of Soothe Bell is, to be honest. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. In we go! At least I think this was pretty safe. Yeah, looks pretty safe. If you have raised your Pokemon properly. Okay, Techno. Okay, Mr. Technology. I will Acrobatics you, and then I will do that again. That's a good range. Nice. Who comes in next? It is just Crook. Wow, okay, even though this can't really hit us. What am I switching in on right now? Pursuit, Power Trip, Bulk Up, Stomping Tantrum. None of those matter to me. I do not give a shit about any of them. Does that matter? I don't think so, right? I guess Crit could have mattered, actually. Finally, gameplay? Hey! That was a fast planning session, come on! I didn't see this was Dark Gem Pursuit, actually. Pursuit never bothers me here, ever. I mean, I guess this needs to be Pursuit. I didn't see that it was like... This literally has to be Pursuit. But like, I do not care. I literally do not care. I'm not taking damage from this. Because I realized, like, oh yeah, it can't click Last Resort until it actually clicks Pursuit. And, Rock Slide kills. Nice scope lens you have, by the way. Nice scope lens sniper. Alluring Voice actually does pretty good damage into me, but the nice thing is that Alluring Voice is not in fact Mystical Fire. So unless this clicks Magic Powder here, I should be fine. And then Iron Head outspeeds and always kills. Nice. I'm glad that this game still gives you some fast battles every now and again. Because I do think that that is very much needed every now and again to keep the brain from getting too clogged. When do we get our encounter, I wonder? Ah, after this trainer. I don't think that's a trainer. I think that's just a girl who says stuff. A metronome! Wow, that is not very useful. I guess... in like certain 1v1 situations it could be useful. Planted all of them? That's some good flower. That's some good flower planting. That's some good flower planting. Alright, one more battle and we get an encounter. It is against Psychic Brandy, with a Kecleon with Focus Sash and Color Change, Stealth Rocks, and Wonder Room. Was Wonder Room the one that turns off items? Or no, that's Magic Room. Oh, Defense and Special Defense are switched, so that's if this guy is, because it's very specially bulky. Got it. So we are going to need to have a spinner up front if possible. Or just one-shot it somehow. With like... fake out into something, maybe. Jinx with Clear Amulet, Dry Skin, Lovely Kiss? Is that the sleep one? That's the sleep one. 95 accuracy, okay. Interesting. Chimecho Mega with, again, Wonder Room, Flash Cannon, Cosmic Power, Baton Pass, Jesus. What are Mega Chimecho's stats? I actually don't know. Ah, why the fuck does this have Wonder Room? I guess for opponents? Yeah, Baton Pass is kind of scary on this. And then Grumpig with a Colbur Berry, which is the anti-dark one, I believe. Psychic, Dazzling Gene, Focus Plus Thunder Wave. And then a Behem with Meteor Beam, Power Herb. Okay. Some dangerous stuff here. Some stuff that I would consider to be a bit more on the easy to deal with side. Let's get that trainer planned. That's not what I fucking wanted, Jesus. Alright, give me that new note. So, Kecleon. How doth one kill you right away? Well, we can't kill you right away. Because of the focus sash, you see. And I'm getting low on rapid spinners. Luckily, though, it looks like Colossal actually takes this 1v1. Scale shot? Yeah, on who? Wait, do I have scale shot on anyone? I think I can scale. I think I can hard scale shot on Drampa if I wanted to. I think that is actually not true, but I'm not going to use a hard scale on this fight. I think I'll be fine. Heat Crash does pretty solid damage, and then afterwards this becomes a fire type, no? Yeah, and then Rock Slide kills. Or I can just, like, Heat Crash into... I can also just click Rapid Spin first and then be faster. Yeah, I think that's what we do here, because this can't really hurt me. Even Power Up Punch doesn't really hurt me. I guess Power Up Punch could eventually make it problematic, huh? Colossal. This will actually be a little bit of a weird one to type out. Rapid Spin first for speed control. Heat Crash into Rock Slide to kill through color change. It's actually not going to be that bad, I think, now looking at this. Is there any specific item I would want? I don't think so. I don't think there's a specific item here that I need. Yeah, this is actually not too rough of a start. What comes out next? Focus Blast or Meteor? Probably Meteor Beam. Because Meteor Beam might see a kill, so it's a bit of a... It could be either one. It could be Behem. It could be Jinx. Let's just assume Behem for now. Wow, this fucking kills everything, huh? Especially if it goes to +1 special attack. Wait, this thing is a fucking demon. Holy shit. Especially with analytic. That's a lot of red. Yeah, it's a lot of red. It's quite a lot of red. Damn, I've got nothing that kills this safely, huh? I don't even think Silver Powder does. 75% chance to kill, but I'll never be able to swap. I can maybe swap this in. It's analytic. Okay, wait, we might have a play here. If we can do 5% damage to it with a fake out Pokemon, and then bait Focus Blast. Yeah, but if it's bait Psychic, that's a problem. Citrus berry doesn't properly help me out of there, but like this is an option. Yeah, it kind of has to be Berserker with Citrus, actually. Don't really have another way out of this. I was thinking, by the way, I don't know if this would be helpful. I could get pictures of the items as well. I could have the item icons, and so instead of doing this with the items, like writing the name out, I could have the item icons. It wouldn't be that bad. I would just have to download another picture database and like store it somewhere. Swap in... Oh wait, no, citrus berry. I need to... This is for items. And then for you it is silver powder. We'll center it because I think it looks nicer. Berserker on Meteor Beam. Hope for no crit. And hope that the berry makes you consistently bait focus blast. In which case you kill. And fake out. Can't forget about fake out. Very unsafe battle plan here, but you know, sometimes you gotta take some risks, I guess. Sometimes you do gotta take some risks. Next up, what comes in here? What comes in? Jinx or Chimecho are both equally likely here, I think. Chimecho? Let's just see how we're gonna deal with Jinx, because this one looks relatively easy. Nasty Plot, Lovely Kiss. Do I have something that can outspeed and kill? I do, but not safely. Oh, this is safe, actually. I could take a +2 from this, right? If this Nasty Plots... The problem is if this Lovely Kisses twice, that would be an issue, but it would only switch in if it sees a kill. So we're gonna bring Armor Rouge with a Chesto Berry. And simply swap in and kill with Flamethrower. It always survives even +2 crits. So that's a simple. We get one simple one. We get a simple one here. One simple one for the road. You know, just for us, for the road. Chimecho, however. Good question. Flash Cannon, Cosmic Power, Wonder Room, Baton Vest. That's a combination of words and moves that I don't like. We do kill with 2 Blaze Kicks. We also just do some good damage with Flamethrower. I think if we just bring this plus Talonflame, we're fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. We 2 hit KO with Blaze Kick. Just don't get boosted into critted, I guess. Awesome plan, awesome battle plan. Grumpig looks a bit more rough. This is where I really wish I had more bug types. But I do not, and this is true, have any more bug types. Because they died, you see. They're dead. Whiscash does match up well here, and then we also evade Thunderwave shenanigans. But we're risking stat drops, and we're also slower. Whimsicott is okay, I guess. Doesn't really do that much, though. Mudstail actually does pretty okay here, but again, we're risking stat drops. It might be fine, though. I think even under Tailwind we would not speed this. Yeah, no. I think that is our best bet. We can also go into Armor Rouge depending on how healthy it is after this. But for now, let's bring Horse for this Pokemon, I guess. Grumpigs are always such demons in ROM hacks. They always make them so strong. And I don't know why. Hope we 1v1 no stat drops or crits too often, at least. Not a safe play, but it works. Right, let's set up that team. Also, the fact that I'm waiting like a step in front of her actually kind of gives me anxiety. I should not be doing that. Colossal lead. I've not brought you to a fight in a while, Colossal. You've not shown up in a while. Frankly, not a great encounter. I feel like Colossal has not had the opportunity to really shine much. Which is kind of sad. Makes me kind of sad. So, 1 silver powder for the bug. More citrus berries that I'm wasting. Potentially. Also gonna put a citrus on you. We are using Blaze Kick to kill, so I have no reason to not equip an item because I don't care about acro here. So let it be Kinger's Rock for the potential flinch. Cannon Fodder. Cannon Fodder? Is that his name? Needs a Chesto? It is. Oh, Cannon Event, not Cannon Fodder. That would have been a... I was like, I would not give him a name that is that mean. That would have been so mean of me. Do I really not need an item for the Kecleon 1v1? Is that just safe? There's no way. Ah, Body Slam could para me, actually. I should have a Cherry Berry. That's actually a thing I should be aware of. Alright! One more battle, one more encounter. How long have I been streaming? Oh, almost 3 hours. I always forget how time flies in this game, dude. It's because I spent so long doing math. But I feel like I'm getting better at, like, not getting too exhausted playing this game. Alright, let's do it! And after this, an encounter. Just for me. And I don't know what it is yet. I haven't looked at the encounters for this location. I haven't looked at the Pokemon. One Kecleon. The plan... Rapid Spin for speed control, so that if this sets up rocks, we can just instantly blow them away. This stays as a normal type. We now outspeed, I believe. We should do. And now we Heat Crash for big boy damage. This becomes a fire type. We don't care about Power Punch. And now we Rock Slide for the kill. And we managed to keep rocks off the field. It's Grumpig next with Focus Blast. Interesting. I'm tempted to stay in for a turn. No, that'd be a pretty stupid idea. Is there a way I can lessen Focus Blast damage here? I could pivot through Rabombi. Or I could just kill with Rabombi. If I do a little bit of chip damage first... This thing can't one-shot me. After a Rock Slide... I could actually just swap and kill and not take too much... No, the problem is if this uses Thunder Wave, but I'm slower, it shouldn't click Thunder Wave here. Is that worth it? It leaves Horse free for later. And Horse is in fact a good switch-in for Behem. Letting me bait exactly Energy Ball, which is also really good. It's actually a great fucking switch-in for this. Hold on, I didn't really spot that. Yeah, that's actually way better than what I had planned. Can I take a crit Energy Ball? I sure can. No, because then I don't get my fake out chip, right? But if there... I will know, to be fair, if I am baiting Psychic. And if I am baiting Psychic, I can use Armor Rouge to bait Meteor Beam and then Mudsdale to bait... Okay, that's fine. So I do want to stick to the plan here, potentially. Wait, no. You know, I think we changed the plan here, rather. I'm gonna Rock Slide and keep Mudsdale healthy. Interesting, because I have a Cherry Berry. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. I'm gonna let myself get paralyzed here. Also, I'm gonna Incinerate this, I guess. Does that help me at all? No, because I didn't bring any dark moves. So I'm just gonna keep Rock Sliding. Because I don't want to get paralyzed on the switch. That's something I don't want to happen. I could also just click again here and... No, because then I wouldn't be guaranteed baiting Focus Blast anymore. You know, we now go into Scarf, I would say, and get ourselves the Bug Buzz kill. Yeah, because this can no longer click Thunder Wave if I'm already paralyzed. And since I outspeed this, I don't have to be worried about anything here. Very nice. Jinx comes out next. Currently baiting, I guess, Ice Beam or Lovely Kiss. Should be fine for me to just go... Yeah, I think this is okay. Okay. The problem now is that if it Lovely Kisses again, we're in trouble. Fine, we're good, we're good. I don't know what the AI for that is like with status moves. It's a little bit random at times. Okay. So we are guaranteed baiting a Meteor Beam here, 100%. So now we have to hope that this works. Because this is a bit of a rough strategy. There's the +1 special attack. How much damage? Are we out of psychic range? No, we are not. We are firmly in psychic range. That is a problem. I'm going to fake out. Since Armor Rouge got hurt now, I can never guarantee Meteor Beam out of this again. Do I want to risk it? I might have to just sack here, to be honest. Because I don't see a safe way out of this. I'm kind of willing to sacrifice Berserker here. We have a better Steel type now. And this guy's kind of trash. Because it would be pretty bad if I lost for Bombi. And I don't know what switching into Mudsdale gets me here. Because it's not much. I also can't lose Armor Rouge. Yeah, genuinely, I just have to sack here, I think. It's very unsafe to not do that. Because otherwise this thing's gonna kill something way more important than Berserker. I'm sorry, buddy. The way that we get out of this is Iron Head Flinch. Damn. But I'm really glad I didn't switch now, because that was in fact Psychic, so we would have lost for Bombi here, and that would have been unacceptable. 07. I salute you, my man. This BM's a fucking demon, man. This just kills anything, huh? Okay, we do have to swap here. That's fine though, because it also can't click Baton Pass anymore, so that's a big threat gone. Goodbye, Metal Cat. Berserker was very useful for when we got it, right? Like it was a very nice early steel type. Wonder Room. That does not. Okay, it makes Blaze Kick not a guaranteed 2-hit KO actually. Well, now it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO still. Fuck. That makes it easy. All right. Not a great death. I am unhappy about that. Because it was not a great steel type, but it was a steel type. We do get the Chamekite. We don't have a Chameko though. I wonder what the earliest Mega you can actually get is. Like that you can actually use. It would have to be no, because Banette's a ghost type. The game does not give you any ghost types. I guess it would have to be Glalie, yeah. Like if you catch a snow round, you can get Mega Glalie, I guess. That would have to be it. Many deaths this stream. Listen, I thought we were gonna wipe, but it seems like we're kind of getting through this with like one sacrifice at a time, right? Which, to be fair, like, I don't usually do that. I feel like I have a habit. This is why I feel like I don't finish runs, right? I have a habit of saying that a run is unwinnable, or sacking, or saying that like, oh, I sacked like 3 Pokemon at this point in the run, so it's gonna be like too difficult to keep going. Because I got this mentality from like watching other streamers who, you know, they'll like any death on Brawly and Run and Bun, reset, right? Like, not worth it, you're gonna make the game more challenging, whatever. Like, they just want to have like a nice easy run, so death on Brawly, reset, whatever. And like, it's fine to do that, obviously, if you're trying to actually beat the game, but considering I'm on attempt 1, I don't know. I want to like actually properly wipe, and I feel like I've gotten good enough at the game that it is possible and worth it for me to keep going, because I just want to see like how far can I get on attempt 1. Because I'm honestly kind of proud of myself for having made it this far. It genuinely feels like kind of, I don't know, kind of interesting to me. Because I was not expecting to make it this far. So round 117. What doth thou haveth available for me? Super Rod gives us Stunfisk, Stunfisk Galar, Feebas, Grimer, or Piplup. Would be a steel type. We could get a steel type back. Grimer, obviously like insane typing. I don't know if it gets the moves to back it up though. Knockoff at 65, that's a shame. Haze, Screech, Lash Out, Shadow Sneak. Not the most amazing. Milotic, which I guess you can fucking delay until level 100 for flip turn. I don't know why you would want that. This gets Marvel Scale. Interesting. Very bulky there. Marvel Scale and Aqua Ring. What the fuck? Okay, extremely bulky. Extremely bulky. But we are going up against an Electric Gym. And then Stunfisk Galar I just cannot see being good. I'm sorry. Okay, Surfing obviously we don't get. The Grass though. The Grass. Growlithe, which I think... Okay. I think Growlithe Hisui would be permitted, right? And I'm only saying that because in Run and Bun you can trade a Hisuian or a regular Growlithe for a Hisuian Growlithe, which would normally be Dupe's Claws, right? But because it's technically the same species, like it's the same dex number, but I would probably say that this is not Dupe's Claws with like regional formies, because they tend to be pretty different. Low kicks, probably fine. Like I said, we're doing a dark type. Gloom would be interesting because we could pick between Intimidate or Illuminate. I would probably pick Illuminate, but also we need Intimidator. Strength Sab, interesting. It's so slow though. I don't know which one I would want here. Masquerain would be pretty good. I would like a Masquerain. Eldegoss would be pretty goddamn good. I like Hopping Down. Swadloon? I don't know. I think this is pretty decent. It gets Protect. It's a grass bug type with Protect. Like, that's really good for baiting. Silk Trap at level 50. Wait. Oh. Okay, normally it's at level 60. We'd have to delay this pretty long. We'd miss out on a bunch of moves. Normally evolves level 20. Yeah, we'd miss out on too many moves, I think, for Silk Trap to be worth it. But that's interesting. That's interesting. And then Groddle would definitely just be good. That would just be good. We need faster mons. Well, I'm not going to ask for a miracle here. I'm going to ask for something achievable. But I do think that we go for the... We go for grass here. I don't think we go for fishing. I don't think fishing is worth it. God, my death box is almost as big as my life box at this point. It's so fucked up. Alright, let's see what we get. I hope we get something good. Petalil would also be interesting. We could get ourselves a Hisuian one, I think. Let's see what it is. What do we got? Eldegoss. Pure grass type? Cotton Down, great ability. Really depends on what the tech is for this thing. What other moves this thing gets. If this gets some good moves, this could be very good. If this doesn't get some good moves, it is just another grass type to add to the pile, because we do have a decent amount of grass types. Accuracy drop in. Interesting. So what do you get? You get in the ball, please. Thank you. Just needed to speed up. Just needed some speed for that to happen. And your name, we already have we already have Swab. So I'll name you... what do I name you? I'll name you... Comfy. Because it's like you lie on it and then it's comfy and then your speed gets lowered. I assume that's how it works. I don't think that's a trainer. I would be surprised. Oh, sorry. Forgot to turn on my repel. A Sharpbeak. Interesting. That's gonna not actually be that helpful because we mostly use acrobatics. What's your deal? The air is tasty here? You know what? I can see where that's coming from. I can see where that mindset comes from. I think air can be tasty. Alright. Let's see what IVs you got. Okay, I like the special attack. I like the plus special defense nature. Defense HP are not great. Speed doesn't really matter. It's fine. It's workable. I'll take it. Is attack gonna ruin it? I mean, it's fine. You know, this is okay. I'm not gonna complain, I think. I think this is okay. It's another rapid spinner. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I will take that. Let's see what moves you get. Hyper Voice. Leaf Tornado is 50% to lower accuracy. Magical Leaf is only good if we're... Yeah, your game crashed, so I'm gonna go eat and take a break because I've not done either of those since you woke up. Oh, but you were playing. I'm very sorry about your crash. We're probably not gonna keep Hyper Voice though. Aromatherapy. Better than Cotton Spore, because we just need to take hits for that to activate. Grass Knot. I think that typically is gonna do more damage than Leaf Tornado if I had to guess. But we do also get Energy Ball here, which is gonna be even more damage, so. Sleep Powder, 85% accuracy. Wait, why 85? It says 90 in the documentation. Oh, it might have been nerfed, so that wide lens doesn't make it perfectly accurate. To be fair, I do have zoom lens. I don't know if that's worth it. I feel like it's not. Giga Drain? Well, honestly, I'll take it over Energy Ball. We have better, like, attacking Pokemon. I think I'd rather have the healing on this one, the potential for it at least. Stun Spore, 100% accurate, but is the paralysis ever going to be worth it? It might be, there's a chance it is. But like, that's what the speed lowering is for. I think I'll just keep this moveset. I think this is a fine moveset. What? The fuck? Well, I broke something. It's a good thing I save stated, because I... You're kidding me. Did I just break everything? My turn? Yeah, apparently. Why am I in a battle screen? What is this? I know what it is, I think. Okay, wait, did I? I guess I save stated here as well. Okay, that's good. We save stated here as well. I think I know what it is. Apparently there's some weird... I thought it was fixed though. But apparently there's some weird behavior when using the candy jar from your, like, quick select menu. So I assume that's what happened there. At least I would think that's what happened. It's a good thing I had 2 save states. Here we go, get Giga Drain. And not get Stun Spore, and okay, we're actually in the... Woo! Could have been bad, could have been bad. And we have another Rapid Spinner now, that's good. Make sure I actually put down a hard save. Blooms. He said he was playing. Okay. How many more battles are ahead of us? Darkomaniac Derek, Triathlete, Breeder, Twins, and then the Black Belt. Five battles, huh? Might be a bit too much for me, I'm not gonna lie. That might be a bit too much brain power for me right now. Especially the double battles, these always take a while to plan. We would get some more encounters at least, technically, after Mauville, but I think I'll keep those for next stream. I think I'll keep those for tomorrow. I'll spend some of my off time today hopefully planning these battles out at least somewhat so that we can jump right into it next stream. But I think this is a good time to call it. I think it's a decent time to call it right here. I had fun. I think this was somehow we're still alive, which I'm very surprised by, genuinely. But our dead box has grown by 3 more members. You know, we are slowly but surely like running out of Pokemon, just straight up. We'll see how much longer it goes. Like I'm gonna keep this going for as long as it takes to call this like a going run. I know that I'm progressing relatively slowly because I only play in like 3-hour bursts, whereas other people play in like fucking 9-hour bursts and are also just faster at calcing than I am. But like, I don't know, I'm enjoying it. There's like a decent chance I only do 2 attempts of this game. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like on an attempt 2, I will just kind of know this game a little bit better and have less deaths early on that can then snowball into less other deaths. But I feel like if attempt 2 also goes poorly, I might just drop the game right away because I know I'm not beating it. And I'm already pretty proud of how far I've come on just 1 attempt. So, yeah. We'll see until next time. Maybe also tomorrow I might not stream this at all, and maybe I'll do like a half-and-half stream or something. I might do like some Monster Hunter and then some Null, some Pokemon Null. Who knows? Who knows? But that will be a decision that Tomorrow Pay is going to make, depending on his mood. For now, I'm going to excuse myself. I'm going to allow myself to leave. Remember, click that subscribe button and that like button if you're on YouTube. Click that follow button if you're on Twitch, and also something Twitch Prime, I guess. I don't actually know if you can do that. I don't know if you can like follow, like sub to me on Twitch, because I think I need to be a partner for that. I think. Not quite sure, actually. Who knows? Will someday, maybe. But remember to do all of those things. If you're watching the VOD, leave a comment. And also remember that I have a Discord that I post on. Sorry, I have a Twitter that I post on. Mostly memes. And just whatever's in my head right now and whining about Pokopia. I have a Discord where I just yap a lot and play with my friends. And if you want to be like in the community properly, go join my Discord. And that's also where I'll probably also like complain there about Pokopia. The fact that I don't have it, I mean. So if you like that, join my Discord. And I have nothing else to say. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed it. And also, just actually before I leave, I do hope that this was good. Genuinely, if you're like in the comments, let me know if there's a way that you think I can make this kind of battle planning better, make it more followable. Maybe I should find a way to put it on the battle, or like on this overlay somewhere. I could like put it behind myself or something, or I can find a spot to put it. I could move chat maybe. Let me know, because I don't know if I'm putting way too much value on it or not. I don't know if it's just like oh, I like it and therefore it's good, because I do like it. I like the visualization a lot. But like, I want to know how helpful it is to follow along with it, because I have noticed how difficult it is for people to follow along with streamed, hardcore, like difficult Pokemon ROM hack Nuzlocke content, because of how intricate it is, I guess, and because of how little is happening on the stream when it's happening. And I want to make an effort to have my viewers who are maybe not so much in the sauce of these kind of difficult games also enjoy watching these streams. That's kind of my goal, right? Is making it so that watching it is at least a little bit entertaining. Anyway, that's everything. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Let me know about those things, and I'll see you in the next stream or on my Discord or wherever. Have a good one. Bye. Bye.